Good morning, friends. Mama Hollis here. I want to talk about consent. The idea of consent often is related to sex, our bodies. And I want to talk about the bigger concept of consent in regards to who we are as a whole. You are the authority of your own self. That's your body, and that's also your psyche, your mind, your heart, your soul, your emotions, your perspectives. You really have ownership over all of those things. So I want to have a conversation about how the world is coming at us and how we're coming at the world involves consent, including how we talk to ourselves, what we think about ourselves, what we tell ourselves, and what we allow to come our way through messages, through media, through other people. Do you consent to how you talk to yourself? Do you consent to the ideas you have about yourself? Do you consent to how others who are close to you talk to you, see you, refer to you? Do we have consent over the way that we might be limiting ourselves or denying ourselves our greater truth? Consent really is an agreement that we have to say that it's okay to treat me that way, whether it's somebody else treating us a certain way or ourselves treating ourselves a certain way. So today, what if you went into the world and just checked in? Do I consent to this? Do I consent to that thought? Do I consent to this activity that I don't even want to do? Of course, we have to do things. If we're at a job, we have a responsibility. If we're parents, we have responsibility. We have responsibility toward ourselves as well. And that is to be honest and truthful about what our true priorities are, what really matters, and what we have the potential to be, do, and have in this world. If we're consenting to less than that, first, it's just acknowledging that. And then it's about having a conversation about how can I no longer consent to something that isn't working in my life? Because if we're not working for ourselves, we don't work for the world, we don't make a difference. So today, I'd love for you to just see where you might be consenting to things that are no longer true for you or never were true or are not in alignment anymore with who you want to be, who you know you are, who you're aiming to be in this world. Here's to living a day full of consent, true, authentic consent.